What are traditional kosher Rosh Hashanah honey cake recipes? Have you ever wondered what makes Rosh Hashanah honey cake so special? Known as Lekach, this cake is a delightful treat that symbolizes a sweet new year. Let's dive into the traditional recipes that make this cake a staple during the holiday. First, it is essential to follow kosher dietary laws when preparing this cake. This means all ingredients must be kosher-certified, and you should avoid mixing meat and dairy. Using kosher utensils and equipment is also a must. The basic ingredients for a traditional honey cake include all-purpose flour, honey, both granulated and brown sugar, eggs, vegetable oil, and warm liquids like coffee, tea, or orange juice. These warm liquids not only enhance the flavor but also add moisture to the cake. Spices play a significant role in giving the cake its unique flavor. Common spices include cinnamon, cloves, allspice, nutmeg, and sometimes ground ginger. These spices create a warm and inviting aroma that fills your kitchen. To prepare the cake, start by sifting the dry ingredients, which include flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and the spices. In a separate bowl, mix the wet ingredients, such as honey, sugar, eggs, oil, and your chosen warm liquid. Combine the two mixtures to form a batter. Pour the batter into greased pans and bake until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean or with a few moist crumbs. A typical recipe might call for around 3 to 3.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of honey, 1 to 1.5 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 cup of brewed coffee or strong tea. For added flavor, some recipes include orange juice or even whiskey. These ingredients contribute to the cake's moisture and complexity. When it comes to kosher principles, ensure that all ingredients are kosher-certified. This includes the honey and spices. It is also important to keep the cake parva, meaning it contains no dairy, so it can be enjoyed with either meat or dairy meals during the holiday. Practical tips for baking include lining loaf pans with parchment paper and greasing the sides to prevent sticking. Bake at a moderate temperature of around 340 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 to 50 minutes. Allow the cake to cool before slicing to maintain its moisture. Some people like to drizzle additional warm honey on top, or dust the cake with powdered sugar for a finishing touch. Traditional kosher Rosh Hashanah honey cake recipes focus on balancing sweet honey flavor, warm spices, and a moist texture, all while honoring the holiday's themes of sweetness and renewal. Enjoy baking and sharing this delightful cake with family and friends as you celebrate the new year.